Welcome back, guys. So, everybody's starting Paksao. I want to talk a bit about Paksao and Paksao in JKD, special late JKD, and why isn't actually in JKD anymore, or why Bruce stopped doing this, according to Ted Wong. So, okay, now. When you punch, okay, you need a certain mechanic to punch strong. You need a certain distance, and this everything, and you need footwork, of course. And so you make your punch work, and you want to make sure that it's not just touching your opponent. It's a strong technique, and you want to knock out the guy. Okay, so and then. Now let's look at Paksao, okay? So when you have a guy, like reference point, starting like this, okay? So then you go, you Paksao the guy, and then you punch the guy, okay? So the problem here is, when you Paksao the guy, okay, you make one movement, and then you punch the guy, okay? That's the second movement, okay? So, you could also done like punch the guy first, okay? So you would like eliminate the Paksao and strike instead first, okay? So this is very much more direct, okay? So that's the first thing, okay? The second thing you can say, okay, I don't go like Paksao and then punch. I like go simultaneously. So I would go like here, okay? So look what happened. When I Paksao the guy, I still need to bring this hand forward, okay? And then I punch, and look how my punch looks like this. So if you want a good punch, a good lead punch, you need to turn your whole body inside, okay? So when you Paksao and punch at the same time, you go like this. So you compromise your punch with that, yeah? And also, when you only Paksao, while you Paksao, okay, he still can attack you, okay? It's just his hands collapses and he punches immediately, okay? Okay, you could argue when you Paksao the guy, you turn his body, okay? But you still have to do two movements. So instead of like, if he's blocking your punch, you go here. He's blocking your punch instead of going here and here. You could go here. You could go here immediately with a finger jab, okay? Or you could go here and immediately here, and you could angle off, okay? You could also go here and go here, okay? So you go as direct as possible, and you eliminate this this process of clearing the path, because it's always better to attack another opening instead of making an opening. So you give him basically the chance when you're making this opening and punch then, because he can punch you during you making the opening. Also not to forget his blocking. Boom, you can kick him into the knee, okay? Punch in the groin, kick in the groin, okay? So that's basically the reason like why Bruce dismissed all this trapping stuff. And even if you do it, people referring sometimes movie Enter the Dragon, where Bruce did that at the tournament. But you have to remember how their tournaments, they started like this, okay? So this is very unrealistic in whole when you're looking at street fighting. Also, you're defending yourselves in street fighting, so the guy is probably going to punch first, you know. And if he blocks your hand, I mean, you should learn to punch fast, quickly, and recover from your punches quickly, so you can punch and attack the next time as fast as possible. So the guy can't even block your punch, or you need to use good timing. It's more like fencing. You go here, and like he tries to block you, you go here, and he blocks you, and you attack. You continue on attack instead of trying to stick at him. And he can just punch back. You go here, and he punches you back as fast as he can, like, you know, like a boxer type of guy. So this is so much, you know, like early time Bruce training, Wing Chun type of training. So that's why we don't use this in Jeet Kune Do, and late Jeet Kune Do is actually not using this anymore. It's using more footwork to angle off, to attack new openings or different openings, and to switch from high attack to low attack and vice versa. And use the timing, and you can use feints. You could use draw your opponent to attack you a certain way so you can counter him. Okay, so instead of this, I just say like it is. This is old Wing Chun stuff. Okay, this is, people like this. They just love Pak Sao or Lap Sao. Okay, so why would you pull him and punch him here? You could just go here and collapse the guy and just punch the hell out of him, or kick him as well. You can also kick in this distance. You go here and kick in this distance. Hast du T-Shirts on? Okay, so you can go also here, and you can also kick into his ankle, and you kick through and break his ankle. Okay, with a strong side kick. Okay, instead of going here. And this is tradition. This is classical mass. I want to do traditionally attack, Wing Chun attack. So we are not training Wing Chun. We are not training Wing Chun. When you train Jeet Kune Do, you're not training Wing Chun. Okay, you're training JKD, and you try to solve your problem as quickly and as efficient and as direct as possible. Okay, and Pak Sao isn't one of these three things. Okay, so I hope it helps. If not, just continue training like you do. If you want to train this stuff and look more into depth, you can always look up for our groups all over the world. Maybe if you're not too far away, you can come to train, or look at Thomas Page in Glasgow, so where these groups are located, or even go to his school in Glasgow, so you can learn all this stuff. Because I'm just showing you the big picture, but if you want to go into depth, you would have to train this. Okay, so see you next time.